Hello, and welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're going to focus on setting purpose from engagement text to decodables.
Materials.
The only material that you will need for today's lesson is your thinking cap. Get ready. We have two learning targets for today's lesson. The first learning target says, using evidence from the text, I can answer questions about the story Josh Takes a Bath. The second learning target says, I can read the decodable text Josh Takes a Bath.
Read aloud.
Listen carefully as I read today's engagement text. Josh takes a bath. When I'm finished, I'll ask you some questions. Josh takes a bath. After 3 days of pouring rain, it has finally stopped. The kids are all excited to finally be able to go outside and play. Josh heads over to the park, hoping the kids will have some snacks. He sees a half-eaten banana on the playground. There is a huge puddle in the middle, so he walks on the balance beam to go over it. Just as he is scurrying across the beam, he hears his name. Josh! Josh turns his head to see Chip and loses his balance. He falls right into the huge muddy puddle. Chip hurries over, laughing at the muddy rat. Josh is not happy. He does not like to be messy. Chip says, maybe you can sneak into an apartment and get a bath. Josh agrees. He sneaks into a first-floor apartment and heads straight for the bathroom. He looks up at the big tub and realizes that he does not know how to turn on the faucet. So he walks to the kitchen. There is a big cup full of water. But Josh thinks, I don't think I can fit in here. And it is so tall that I might get stuck. So Josh leaves the apartment and walks into the alley. Then he has an idea. He sees a lid that had fallen off of a trash can. It had turned upside down during the big rainstorm and is filled with water. Josh belly flops into the lid full of water with a big splash. He swims around, doing the backstroke and then floating on his back. He is having so much fun. Finally, his fur is mud-free. He hops out of the trash can lid and goes back to the park to dry off. The sun is shining brightly now. He finds a nice sunny spot on the sidewalk. He is so warm and comfy that he starts to fall asleep, with dreams of swimming in a pool of his own someday.
Question and answer.
How does Josh get dirty? He falls in a puddle. Where does Josh take a bath? In a trash can lid that has collected rainwater. In the story, it says he swims around doing the backstroke, then floating on his back. What does backstroke mean? Moving your arms to swim while you're on your back. How did you know? Aha. It says he was swimming, so it must be something you do when you're swimming. What part of the word backstroke could help us to know what it means? The word back. It helps us to know that he was on his back. Right. After Josh got out of the lid, it says his fur was mud free. What does that mean? There was no mud on it. When Josh found a sunny spot on the sidewalk, the story said he was so warm and comfy. What other word could the author had used for comfy? Okay, cozy or comfortable. Why does Josh lie in the sun? To get dry.
Word work.
Our new story this week is based on Josh takes a bath. Look and listen for letter sounds that you know. Also, before we read, let's look at some high frequency words that we will see in our story. This is the word is. This is the word in. This is the word the. Here's another word you know. It is the word he. Here's the word will. And here is the word have.
Read aloud.
As we read, search for the high frequency words is, in, the, he, will, and have. Touch your nose when you hear one. Josh is in the mud. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? I see a few. I see is, in, and the. The tub is big. He cannot get in. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? Yes. The, is, he, in. The cup is not a bathtub. He cannot fit. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? I see the words the, is, and he. Josh will get in the lid. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? I see the word will. I see the word in and the word the. He will have to sit in the sun. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? He will have in and the. Josh is not wet. He can nap in the sun. Do you see any of our high frequency words here? Is, he, in, and the.
Closing reflection.
What tools did you use to read Josh Takes a Bath? I hope you're thinking about finding high frequency words to help you along the way. Continue to search for our high frequency words. Is, in, the, he, will, and have as you read this week. See you next time. Bye.